Hey everybody, and welcome to a happy Wednesday. It's Hump Day and another edition of Paranormal Question of the Day. Coming up right after the intro. And I'm back, and hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday and getting lots of work done, or if you have the day off. It is certainly a nice day here in Wisconsin, and hopefully it is nice out where you are at. So today we have a interesting question. Let's see here. Whoop. Da, da, da. All right. Hey, Sharon. Welcome to the show. Hey, Lori. Well, you guys are right on time today. Cool. Cool. I don't have to look so like stranded out here. So today it's just going to be me. Taryn has the day off. She is actually working, so you will see her back Friday. So, as you can see, probably in the title of Facebook and in the YouTube channel is what the question is kind of be today. Hey, William. Thank you. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Taryn, how's work going? Hope it's going well today. Okay, so I'm going to fire away on the paranormal question of the day. And here it is. So, Skcrying Mirrors. Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it's more of a dangerous, or is it more dangerous as it appears? Do you think that it's would it be easy to do for someone, or does it take a lot of time to do it? Right. Yeah, so Skcrying Mirrors, I've seen a lot of people do it. They do it on TV sometimes. I know some of my friends have tried it. I know Cynthia has definitely tried it. My friend Robert Gray has done it as well. So I'm not sure. I don't know if that was something to be in the game for me, as far as Skcrying Mirrors, and just staring at it. I just don't know if I'm just gonna go all weird on it. That's the thing. How much does it make you? How weird does it make you? So, and do you actually see something in there? I don't know if there's something in the room. Okay. I think it's more dangerous. Okay, I hear you on that. So why do you feel it's more dangerous? Is it more of a potential of more harmful spirits being inside the mirror and it can come out of the mirror in the location and make itself stay there and not go back into the mirror? I mean, is there a way to put the spirit back in the mirror? Well, I mean, I don't know if Dom is available today. I mean, he can give his side of it. You know, maybe he's got a technique where he feels it's not as dangerous. It all depends on the individual and how they go about it. I wouldn't even know where to start. Honestly, is it the placement of where the mirror is in the room? Does it mean you have to have so many mirrors in the room at a certain, you know, a certain way? Okay. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this is a different topic for me because I don't talk about it much. Like I said, I've seen it on Facebook Live. I've seen people do it, seen people try it. Different teams try it. I don't know. It's interesting. It really is. How, you know, I don't know if I would even be able to see a spirit in there if it if it's gonna like do a jump scare and flatten itself inside the screen like it, when you walk into a door or something, you you think it's open. Okay, I see. So you didn't feel like you're feeling you're dealing with other dimensions. Okay, okay. So how many different dimensions do you think there is in doing such? Hey, Yvette, welcome to the show. I mean, are we talking like, I don't know, four or five different dimensions? The fifth dimension, as a lot of people talk about, that sort of thing. Oh, 11. Now that's interesting. So if you're dealing with 11 dimensions, now does that mean a potential of 11 spirits, or is it double the spirits that can enter that dimension? And I know you're talking about and not really a spirit, but how you work with it. But like I said, I'm just trying to educate myself a little bit more about Skcrying Mirrors. I mean, I don't think I'll ever even try it. Maybe once, we'll see down the road. But at this point in time, I probably won't. I probably scare myself more than anything else. All this up in here, I'll scare the mirror enough. Knowing my luck, I get 7 years on a cracked mirror. If that's even a thing, really. So superstitious. Yvette, what do you think? Have you Skcrying mirrored before? Maybe if I stare at it long enough, my hair start growing on top of my head. I don't know. Okay, so it depends on how many dimensions are working as a. Okay. So you gotta be fluent, spiritual power, and universal power. Okay, I get that. I don't know, really. You got a good point there. Do we expand on the portal? That's an interesting one. Definitely, I think William can answer that one a little bit more than I could. But yeah, you just don't know. Does it increase portals? Does it increase the location of allowing more spirits to come in play? William, how many mirrors have you scrying before, and is there a limit in a room that you're supposed to have, and are they supposed to be set up in a certain way? And if they're set up in a certain way, does a spirit, do you chase it out of the mirror to go into the next mirror? Does that happen? Okay, so William says yes. From his experience, you can open more portals. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Yvette. Sharon, what do you think? Sharon, have you scryed any mirrors before? Oh, okay, so you have. Okay. Hey, Rick, welcome to the show. He's saying hi to Taryn, which Taryn better be working really hard right now. No, just kidding. Hopefully she's watching this on a break. So, let's see. Excuse me. Hey, Tom, welcome to the show. Tom, have you scryed mirrors before? And if you have, what's your experience with it? Okay, so the question here, I'll throw the question back up real quick. So here's the question. And basically, like I said, is it worth trying to scry a mirror, or is it more, is it more dangerous than it appears? And if it's a certain kind, does it have to be a certain kind of mirror to do it, or all mirrors work? Let's see, where was that here? Okay, so Yvette says seen it done with two mirrors facing each other, but okay. All right, so it's angled towards the what? The floor, was it? Okay, why? So why are they angled towards the floor, Yvette? Okay, so you think all mirrors can work? All right, yep, I understand that. Our intentions. Okay, you have not. All right. Yep, Patricia mentioned that Dom has. So Tom Nally says he hasn't. Okay, so you're not. Okay, so they're not directly towards each other. Okay, so that alleviates like a spirit jumping from one mirror to the next. So it doesn't like kind of comes up from behind and messes with you that way. Okay. Has anyone gotten a really nasty spirit out of it that they've seen in one mirror, but have seen an all right spirit in another, and have they clashed? I'm kind of curious about that. And if they clash, what kind of spirit do they become then? Too much Mountain Dew today, guys. Too much gas. And as I speak, I'm drinking Mountain Dew as we are. Okay. Okay. So basically, you're saying that you have described the spiritual power, right? And mark on the mirror as a doorway. Okay. So you're saying that the mirror will be a doorway, and I understand that the mirror can be a doorway. but can we walk through it without breaking it? You know, that's another thing. Does it become an optical illusion at that point if you're staring at it for so long? Do you ever try to think that you can walk right through it and get to the other dimension? Hey, Laura. I appreciate it. Thank you. Laura stopped in and say hi, everybody. So Laura says hi, everybody. I hope this is a good head scratcher for people. Is that with who's in that movie? It's not Kiefer Sutherland, isn't it? No, it's somebody else, I think. Yeah, Laura's awesome. You should watch her play games. I think Sharon's been there to watch her play games. She does a pretty good job at it. Okay, so Sharon won't mess with it. Okay. Laura, if you're still in the chat here, go ahead and drop a link to your gaming channel if you like. That way, if people are, if they're into the games and stuff and want to stop on in and say hi to you. Okay, so it is Kiefer Sutherland. I wasn't quite sure. Was there two of those movies too, or was it just one? Okay, like coming in through the mirrors. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, William. Patricia saying hi to Laura. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought there was two movies. I think I saw half of the first one. I didn't really see the second one at all. But so other than that, I mean, like I said, this is just like I said. Skcrying Mirrors are interesting, but what are the problems that go with it? You know. There we are. There's Laura's link to get to her gaming page on BB3 TV. Like I said, she plays a lot of games. She's pretty cool, very interactive in her chat. So give her a check out. Check her out. Sorry. Okay, what was it again? Okay, so you think older mirrors will hold more energy? I can see that. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. Yep. And if one, like I said in other videos, if you try something, it may not work for you. It might work for somebody else. Absolutely. And to piggyback off of what Yvette was saying, William, do you think older mirrors can hold more energy? Give him a little bit of time there to respond back. I think there's one place I've seen that they had, I think it was 4 mirrors in one room, and they were opposite sides, so they're in, like in the corners, each of the corners of the room, and they were tilted up for some reason instead of tilted down, like Yvette was saying. I don't know. I don't know about a flat screen, Sharon. I'm not sure on that one. If there's enough glare coming off of it, maybe. But I have seen now when I have gone to like expos and stuff like that, I have seen black mirrors being promoted. So now, could that go and tie in with your TV assessment here? I'm not sure. Okay. Yep. So William agrees with Yvette. Unplugged. Okay. Unplugged. So what Sharon is saying is with flat screen TVs with a black screen, and the TV is unplugged, could be a way to scrying another form of a mirror. But I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think using a flat screen TV might be a little more harder, from what I think. But you never know. Like I said, try it. See what happens. It's all about experiences. When you're with the paranormal field, give one thing a try and see what happens. So Yvette agrees. She don't know either about the flat screen TV. All right. That's all right. You got a life too, William. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate all your knowledge and talking about how you use the mirrors and stuff like that from your experience. And that's cool. I mean, people need to hear that stuff. Like people like me, I have no knowledge. I just stuff I think about, and you know, and want to hear the answers from people who have done it. So, very cool. You have a good rest of your day, William. That's okay. We all have doctor's appointments. I had mine yesterday. So, trying to fix a clicking finger. So, all right, Yvette. Nice having you in chat, and like I said, you sparked some interest and stuff like that, and had your thoughts, and which was very cool. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody else have any scrying experiences and stuff like that that you want to bring up and talk about? If all my friends won't be working, I'd pull one in, but They're all working. So I had my day in at noon already. So my friends, the Connor sisters, I think they would know a lot about that stuff too. In fact, I'll have them on a Monday night one of these times. Hey, Alita. Did I miss her? Nope. I thought she was. I think she was gonna miss today's episode. It's pretty late for her. I believe it's 2 a.m. in the morning, so she'll catch the replay. No worries. And then if you missed this, you guys can hop on Spotify and tune into the Paranormal Question of the Day, because it will be uploaded as soon as this episode is over and should be ready by at least 3:30 or so. So if you want to listen to it at work, while you're at work and don't have time for 2 o'clock to pop on in, it's all right. That's why I stream to multiple platforms, to give you guys multiple options to listen or watch and participate. And also the YouTube channel, the MGS Paranormal YouTube channel. Stop on by, give a share, give a like, subscribe. All a little more helps. Oh, Alita is here. Welcome to the show. I thought you'd be sleeping by now. Thanks for popping in. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully it's not storming out there by you. It's a nice cool night. I might Oh, okay, you just got on. Okay. I think there's another person I was thinking about too. Jing. Jing is the other person that is way out in another country. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Jing. I'm sorry, it's Jing that has the late times. I'm not sure about you, Alita. Are you in the States? Yep, May the 4th be with you. So how many of you are going to watch Star Wars tonight? I won't. I've seen too much of Star Wars. I'll have my wrestling on tonight. It's Wednesday night, so that's my wrestling night. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm still a kid at heart, even though I aged a year. Rich, which one are you going to watch tonight? You going to watch all 6 or 7 of them, I think? I'm not quite sure. I kind of lost count after 6. Okay, you're in New York. All right. Ooh, attached dresser. Ooh. Now that's kind of freaky, Ilya. That's freaky. It's, a unique mirror with attached dresser. The Reaper old van face. Interesting apparition. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew I was trying to. I couldn't think of if it was her or somebody else. I glanced at it real quick at work today because I think she left me a message about that. Yeah, I don't know. Star Trek's actually interesting. I like the older versions, the 1960 ones. William Shatner and stuff like that, which is, if you watch Halloween, the mask of Halloween is actually William Shatner's face, which they used to call it the face. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Rick. That's pretty trippy there. What Alicia was saying about the unique mirror. I don't know if I want to see a face in a mirror though. I don't know. Maybe a creature. Something I haven't seen before. Yeah, they are long. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I guess I like the nostalgia of the old timey stuff. I mean, I still watch Buck Rogers when it's on sometimes, and that's from I think 78 and 79. That's one of my favorite ones I watched. Never watched the Battlestar Galactica though, the older version. I've seen the newer version, but I know that kind of ties in a little bit with Buck Rogers and stuff. Yeah. I don't know, I'd probably be creeped out by it. Okay. I got 2 mirrors alignment. $1905. Interesting. Okay. So she was freaked out by 2 mirrors. Wow. Well, I mean, in 1905, I mean, yeah, it's a long time. Absolutely. Okay. So as it just gives you the creep factor of having 2 mirrors facing each other? Hey, Kayla. Interesting. So you did a class. Very cool. Okay. Room 321. Third floor. Hey, Kayla, would you mind coming on and talking a little bit about what you discussed in the class? Yeah, help me out. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, I know I spelt it wrong. Okay, so you want things traveling that easy. All right, I get that. Okay, so astral projection. Okay, I get that. I get that. Sure, no problem. Yeah, Cynthia, got me. You got me. I can never, for some reason, I want to put a K in there, and I don't know why I want to put a K in there. I don't know. That's all right. We're all entitled to mistakes, especially spelling mistakes. Aaliyah saying hi to Kayla. Thanks for jumping on, though, Cynthia. I know you're busy at work, so I appreciate you stopping and saying hi. Give me the thumbs up, Kayla, when you're ready. In fact, give me a moment here. I'll send you the link. There you go. Let's see. Sure that's the right one. Uh-oh. Shoot. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Just wanted to send her the link so she had the link to get in. Really? Interesting. All right, Patricia, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. You have an awesome rest of your day. Nope, I have no clue what that is. I just pressed the wrong button. Sorry. No, I have no clue what that is. A Levette mirror? Is that what you're saying? Lelette mirror, okay. I don't know. I don't know what a Lelette mirror is, actually. Is it something really old, or is it just a new wave kind of mirror that kind of came out? Hey, Amber. Welcome to the show. Well, you're not that late. I think we're just kind of warming up a little bit again here. Learning all sorts of new stuff. Never scrying mirrors before. Amber, have you scrying a mirror? Kayla's going to pop on a little bit here because she did a class with a lady on that stuff. Hope your last investigation went really well. I watched a few, probably watched about a half hour of it. Got tired, so I backed up and watched a little bit more of it. Rick saying hi to Amber. Have you scryed with a mirror? Basically, just kind of staring at it and seeing if you can see a face that would pop out at you and stuff. Well, here we go. Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Was that quick enough?
That was quick. That was quick. She's on the ball.
Yeah.
So I thought today would be a kind of interesting topic. It
Scrying?
doesn't it doesn't get discussed very often.
No. And scrying mirrors has always been like something I've been interested in. So I took
Mm-hmm.
a class. Actually, it was 3 classes with Dr. Raymond Moody.
Okay.
And he has many books out on it. And he's like one of the top people for mirror scrying.
Okay. So
Um, Go
has
ahead.
it has it been multiple mirrors?
Usually you do one for
Okay.
the way that people are talking about two mirrors looking at each other. Sometimes they say that can open a portal. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't really know how much is behind that.
Yeah,
Um,
because William mentioned about you can't open portals too.
right. So that's what people have said.
Okay.
Um, the way that I was taught was we use one mirror in a dark room, and you can either light a candle behind you, just make sure there's nothing flammable, or a low light behind you, and you focus in on the mirror to see what you see when you're scrying.
Okay. So does the chances of the spirit popping out of a mirror going to another mirror and the other spirit coming out of that mirror going to the other mirror? Can
I
that happen?
I don't think. I
Okay.
maybe, but I've never witnessed anything like that.
Okay. So do you know what kind of mirror she's talking about here?
Who?
Uh, sorry. Alita is talking about a Lilith mirror. Okay.
Um, I'm not sure. I know a lot of people who create scrying mirrors are honestly um photo frames and they paint it black.
Yeah, I've seen those at fairs before and expos. I know Sharon mentioned earlier on about scrying a flat screen TV with it unplugged.
I'm sure you could. It's a black screen.
Yeah. Because I wasn't quite sure on that. So,
I pretty much scry with anything as long as you have a reflective.
surface.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, does it determine if how old the mirror is for it to um, have more of like energy in it? Like they were saying earlier, you're wondering if older mirrors have more energy.
They could potentially. They could also have older mirrors could also have attachments depending on what they've been through. Um, so that could also create a scrying thing as well, but then you're connecting with whatever's connected to that mirror. My
Okay.
that's control. I apologize.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. I'm just reading different things here. I have to use my phone.
I'm on my phone and I better in because I was listening to music.
Oh, tried scrying a bowl. Oh, a bowl of water. Now, I've heard of that. Scrying a bowl of water.
So
Kind of
what,
like if you're looking in a
what,
pond.
what that
It's kind of like you're looking in a pond because I've heard some people scrying ponds.
anything with a reflective thing, I think you could scry. But they also use pendulums for scrying as well on maps and stuff like that.
Okay. So what happens if the water starts rippling? Does that automatically cancel out the scrying that you're doing?
See, I've never done it on water.
Hmm. Idea.
Maybe we need to see which one works best.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've heard people doing water and stuff like that, but now, like I said, with the ripple, I don't know if that changed anything, changed anything up, or now
That
old mirrors.
Alita, have you scried with a bowl of water?
William had a lot of stuff to say. It was very cool. All right. That's a goddess of mirror. Okay.
So do
Never.
they call mirrors Lilith then?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because I wasn't ever taught the Lilith part.
Hmm. Goddess of darkness. Okay. That sounds like a good for a movie. Dark mirror. Interesting. Lita. Yeah. Oh, okay. Loving pendulums. I have scried. Oh,
Huh.
fire.
Fire was
Interesting.
interesting because it never had the same shape ever. So
Hmm.
that would be really cool.
I have done water before, but I kept getting interrupted. Okay, so what interrupted you with the water?
See, I went
Right.
with the ripples and stuff, but I could be wrong.
Okay, Skcrying Mirrors. All right. So what Aaliyah is saying is the Lilith mirror is different from other mirrors.
Okay. Is that too loud?
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, Amber's got a crazy mirror story. Oh, boy.
So yeah, I think with grind, we are.
Oh, you are cutting out though.
Oh snap! Hold on.
We got that. Oh snap. Yep, now she's frozen. It's a good freeze though.
Are you there?
Yep, I'm there.
Okay. So with scrying, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. With scrying, I think you should know what you're doing at all times.
Right.
A lot of things that come into factor with scrying. It's not somebody off the street should just start doing it without knowing anything about
Right. I understand that. And you don't want the blind to do it neither. uh,
it. The
I was
blind
good.
something completely different.
Right. Absolutely. Let's see. What else we got here? Okay, so she's talking about we've done spells before, like protection and the fire from,
Crazy. All
yep, with the candle and crazy stuff. Yep.
exploded and caught the on fire.
Yeah, you're still cutting out.
Ah! All right. Let me move back inside.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi sometimes can only go so far.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. You're good.
All right. Let's try the living room.
Oh, okay. So Lita was saying that her mom kept interrupting her.
Okay.
Oh, with one screen.
Is that
Okay, so she was going to try another time with the water.
yeah? I should really start getting back into it. It's just like once my dad passed away, I cut
Mm-hmm.
the size of everything this year, which I'm slowly starting to get back into.
No, it takes time,
I just needed a grief process.
right?
So,
I understand that.
so Alita, look up Dr. Raymond Moody. He has books on it and everything.
Yeah.
Very knowledgeable. He's been doing
Listen
it
to her.
for many, many years.
And what Lori was saying before, yeah, absolutely what you were saying. Definitely don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. And it's the same thing as like Ouija boards. You know, you don't know what you're doing, so you shouldn't try it. But
I won't do Ouija boards.
I made that mistake when I was 7.
But it's 7. Like,
You don't know what's going on.
oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, all I know is we screwed up things and I had to deal with it. That was my first experience with the spirit.
Did you ever see the meme that's on Facebook where it's like kids can't do this, but they can summon demons from 5 to whatever?
Mm-mm.
I'll have to find it and tag you in it. That just reminded me of that.
Well, I mean, it was two paranormal events in one spot. That's
Yeah.
what happened to me. TV turned on, I unplugged it, and it came back on, and then a lamp moved 20 feet next to me.
Nice.
I ran.
So what did you conjure?
I don't know. We were just messing around with it down in their basement, and I happened to go over there one time with my parents. I was just by myself, so I was just playing pool and darts by myself in the basement. And no idea. We must have conjured something out, because it,
Was, was that the only time something happened?
to my knowledge, yeah,
Oh, okay. Maybe that was a warning of don't do it again.
probably. Many years later.
Yeah. You're welcome, Alita. See, I want to learn more about tea readings. I think the concept is really cool.
Hmm.
Tea leaves. Don't they also do like a basil leaf?
I think so. Let's see. There is. Oh, if you look up Paranormal 5, they're a family of 5 that do paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Missy, I want to say, she does that stuff.
Hmm. See, I do work with pendulums. Um, and I dabble with the tarot cards, but time that
She,
I read for anybody, the cards end up getting pushed away because a loved one comes through. So
okay. Okay. Makes sense.
there's plenty, Rick. Let me look after this and I will,
She'll send you links.
yeah.
Hello, Lulu. I think this is the first time they have been on here. Welcome. Hopefully I said it right.
I hear you, Alita.
Now,
Though I said since my dad passed away this year, I kind of just went dormant.
that's to be expected, though. It's sometimes it takes people years.
Hmm.
So, and you making headways now is shows that you're doing good.
My dad raised me to be stubborn, strong, and independent.
You know, that's the way it should be, especially out there in Gettysburg.
Well, see, like when I first lost him, I shut down, but I went out to the battlefield, and it's like
Mm.
the spirits were not having me ignoring them.
Well, I mean that's sometimes a sign too.
I grew up doing tea readings. You can do tea readings with coffee as well. Ooh, Alita, I'm interested.
Send her some links, Lita. Alita. I called her Lita. My God, I watch too much wrestling.
I've always like I'm big in past life regression and learning about it. That's like my
That stuff is interesting.
it is.
And I didn't know you could have so many different past lives. Like, I think this one person I was listening to, they had many, like, we're talking 40, 50 different past lives.
We should definitely do something together on that.
Yeah, I can grab you in and Taryn and get somebody in there that knows what they're, how much they know about it. Because I've done several shows that people have talked about it, so
Yeah.
he is laughing.
Ah, there we go. Alita.
There you go. Oh, bring her on a Monday night. We can talk about that.
There we go. You'll just have to let me know in advance because sometimes I have groups on Mondays.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I got Dominic coming on Monday. Past lives come to.
I have always been so fascinated with past lives and um just reading different stories from different people. Like a kid was a past life was a Japanese or not Japanese, but he was a fighter jet pilot for the World War or
Okay.
Pearl Harbor. One of the one
I
of
think
the
that's the first one.
and he remembered his sister's name. He went and visited the family and was explaining stuff, and she said the only way that he would know that if that was in fact her brother.
Hmm.
So I mean,
That's interesting.
it is. That's what I said. I can talk about it all day.
The only thing I had a past life done to me a long time ago. We're talking 10, 15 years ago. It was actually the first time they had a paranormal show here in Oshkosh, where I live. And they said that I was a knight and that I was killed from the backside.
Hmm,
So that's why every time I run upstairs, I always feel like something's following me from behind.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've never had a past life regression done.
It was short. I mean, it wasn't very long, but all right. She's gonna send info. Awesome.
Alita. So what is it that you want to know about scrying, Darren?
Basically, is it um, is it like something that it's worth doing, or is it more dangerous than it looks?
Definitely
Basically,
do your research and know what you're doing. Like I said, I wouldn't take anybody and just let them start scrying. Um, I think it's kind of like, know what you're doing, even with like a Ouija board, which I won't mess with.
mm-hmm.
And Alita, you can jump in too if you feel the same way, but scrying takes patience and time and to really know what you're doing before you even get started
Yeah.
is something that's big.
So now, like I was mentioned before, there was a location that had four mirrors in one room, and they're, I believe, in each of the corners of the room, and they're pointed upwards. So, excuse me, is there a reason for that?
So all of the mirrors were they on the ceiling? Are you
No,
saying
they're all on stands, but they're all propped upwards, like tilted up a little bit.
okay? And was there seats or anything with them?
Yeah, there are seats with them.
Okay, so it could be multiple where you could scry with friends or something maybe. Any kind of scrying that I've done or I've studied or done classes with were private. We've never done multiples. To me, if you're doing multiples, like you and a friend or whatever, how do you know you're not reflecting off of each other? Like movement wise, if you move, how do you know that's not reflecting on that mirror?
Right, right. And
Like,
William was mentioning about dimensions. Like there's many dimensions. Like he said, like 11. So is that
I mean, in every life or every whatever's after this life, they say there's different dimensions and planes on each life.
hmm
So it could possibly be that, like I said, we weren't in the scrying class.
okay? So basically, if he says like 11 dimensions, would that mean 11 spirits or double the number of spirits?
I mean, dimensions are different than spirits, though.
Okay. Okay. Leah was wondering if that was a house and apartment.
My house?
That's what I'm guessing. I think yours is an apartment, ain't it?
Well, we were just talking about where the mirrors were set up. So, Alita, do you mean my house or do you mean the?
Give her a few seconds to pop in here. Personally, I don't think I'll ever do Skcrying Mirrors. It's something that I'm just not really interested in.
I mean, if you're not interested in it, then yeah. But I mean, I've always had a fascination with that. So, so far so good.
Hmm.
Yeah. See the mirrors
Okay.
that were placed together. Was it an apartment or was it a house?
That was it was at a location, a building, a big building that they had that in. So it wasn't. It was neither. It was just a big building.
Right.
So and they have like you know like a not a gift room but uh prop room where they had all sorts of stuff in there for merchandise from the olden days. They had like old stuff from like The Exorcist. They had stuff from there. So it's like a gallery shop in a way, but you can't buy anything.
And you're sure that they were scrying mirrors?
Yeah, this is the upper part of the building where they had mirrors. I believe it's a Stevenson building. I believe it's called,
Okay.
and I believe that's in Nebraska.
It's just
So,
I don't know. Me, I think scrying should be a personal thing.
hmm.
But I mean, to each his own, you know? I wouldn't bash somebody for doing something that I wouldn't do, you know?
Hmm. I mean, do you think a loved one could come through?
Yes, absolutely. I love
Okay,
through. Um,
more so than it's just like an apparition type deal.
if I would scry right now, my house is home. So it could potentially be the spirits of my home.
Okay,
It could be a loved one that comes through. It could be my husband's loved one that comes through. Just different people can come through. When you're doing scrying, you want to keep a positive, uplifting thought,
okay,
and try to keep that going, and just always protect yourself. Whether you're investigating, scrying, doing whatever in the paranormal field.
hmm,
I was born with abilities, so I kind of get a heads up first.
right,
There's also people out there who are that don't have abilities, and that's okay.
hmm,
Always be aware of what you're doing and what you're surrounded.
right. I mean, that's the same way. If you go in with a bad attitude or a negative feeling, that's going to be your outcome.
Right.
Absolutely.
If you have apartment, if you can do that to bounce back on well, everything like spirit. Yes. So Alita's right. A lot of my friends do this. They stick mirrors facing outward of their window. That way, if anybody sends negative vibes their way or if somebody has negative vibes attached to them, it'll actually bounce back and go back to whoever sent it or whatever kind of feeling, you know.
Interesting. Return to sender.
Yes.
Don't send letters.
No. I'm a big fan too of bells on doors.
Okay. Any reason?
Bells on doors are an old tale of keeping negative spirits away or scaring off the negative entities or whatever. So it's always been a thing. So that's always been I'm on the apartment since it's active and dark stuff tends to pop up to attack or mess with me. I don't know. Yeah, Alita, I would definitely protect yourself if you would do it that way.
Let's see what we got here.
Yes, witches' bells. Correct.
Okay, witches' bells. I don't know. That's the first time I've heard of that. Witches' bells. I have to ask my other friend Cynthia Droyce about that. She she is a pagan, so she know a lot about that stuff too. I think.
So it's just something that I've, you know, like. Then if I wear jewelry somewhere, I always like it to make a noise.
Hmm. I just figured it'd be something like Spirit letting you know it's there.
Yes, Christmas is actually a pagan holiday, but people don't know that.
Hmm. And I did not know that.
Yeah, it is.
So does that make me a pagan too? No. I'm Lutheran, so
See, I'm just spiritual. I don't have a religion.
no. I've been Lutheran all my life.
There's nothing wrong with that. To each his own, right? That's what
Yeah.
the world go round.
Yeah.
Christmas traditions are that is pagan. Um, the Yule log. People don't actually know what the Yule log is, but
I've heard of that.
it's not. I mean, just research it.
Let's see. Okay. It's
At least
spiritual too. Yeah.
so drawn to each other.
Right. Right. See.
I get the religious people mad when I do too. I do too.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom probably mad that she heard that.
Yeah. My,
But I mean, then you look at Catholics. I mean, it's Hanukkah for them, correct?
no, that's Jewish.
Jewish. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Um, um, youngest niece is very religious with her father. And
Okay.
some things that she brings up to me, and I'm like, when you're old enough to talk about this, we'll have a discussion. But don't ever push your religion on other people.
And that is true. I understand that.
Yes, Alita. It's hard sometimes to keep my mouth shut.
Well, hey, it's like this show is all about opinions.
Right.
So,
And I would never knock anybody for their opinion. Like, a lot of people believe in different things, and I'm cool with it.
hmm what would be the paranormal field if we didn't have any opinions to give?
Exactly.
I think everybody would be kind of lost.
So, my dad believed that when you died, that was it. It's lights out.
You know?
Since he's died, I've had loud knocking on my door.
Okay.
I got an EVP from him that says, I love you.
Well.
So now instead of, because my dad knew I had abilities, but he would
hmm
always try to like play it off or joke about it.
Right.
So now he's like, man, this bitch was right. So I always joke with people about it because now I don't cry every time I talk about him, or I can say things and it just is fine.
hmm
But yeah, my dad believed that when you died, that was it. There's nothing after this.
Yeah.
He's got a wake up call now.
Right. I'll be interested to see where I go. That's for sure. I
It's
think
where
I've burnt
you
that
go.
bridge already.
You have choices on the other side of where you go.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
honestly, Alita, we'll talk after the show.
See, you made friends today. Well, you've probably known Alita a long time, haven't you?
Since I've been on Taryn's show. Speaking of,
Okay.
where is she?
She's in New York.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. And Taryn's working.
That's right. I'm sorry, Taryn. I love you. I just didn't know where you were today.
Yep. She's gonna be back. She'll be back Friday.
Awesome.
So it's nice to pull you on.
Yeah. Hey, anytime you need me to pop in, if I'm not doing anything, just let me know.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. I just like I said, this is just something we've never talked much about. And
Yeah.
holy crap, it's 3 after 9 already.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got deep. We got
Right. It sucks you in.
It does. It absolutely does. I was thinking, oh, this is probably about half hour today.
Taryn's a wonderful person. I love her.
Oh we always have a good time. Sometimes I open mouth and insert foot though.
Yeah.
I probably hear about it later.
So Alita, I'm not a camera person, but I tend to get sucked into Darren shows and Taryn shows. And then when Dustin's around, sometimes I pop in on his.
See, you do well though. You hold your own.
I don't know. I don't like being on camera.
It's okay. It's okay. Thanks, Alita. Appreciate it.
Yes, you can choose to haunt after death. Absolutely.
Wow. Interesting thought.
It is May 4th, which Alice in Wonderland got sucked down the rabbit hole on May 4th, 1865. So absolutely.
Bam. There it is. Mic drop. That was a good one.
Yeah, Alita. So we're kind of working on a documentary right now, and my husband's filming it. And I still act like a damn robot on there. And he's like, it's just me. Act like the camera's not there.
That's harder,
But
easier said than done.
so I can't.
You know, YouTube is like that too. They don't talk back at you when you're making a video.
Like this, I can kind of ignore the camera because I feel like I'm just talking to Darren and you guys who are commenting.
Right?
I don't even pay attention to it.
You know, you kind of get used to it after a while.
I'll just be a special guest from time to time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. Absolutely. Well, this is a good show here, and it's getting closer. I gotta pick up my kids.
Okay.
So we'll have to do a part 2 on this, and we'll bring, I think, if anyone wants to talk more about scrying, we can do that, but we also going to start talking about past life regressions and stuff.
Yes, I would love that.
Maybe we'll spend the Monday night on something like that, and then Kayla could be a guest on with Taryn, and and I'll find somebody, or they can refer me to somebody.
Alita.
Oh yeah, okay, we can get Alita in.
Yeah.
So if Alita, if you're in, I'll pull you in for that show.
We will, Rick. It'll be a little while yet. We're just starting it now. We were supposed to start it last year, but things went on hold.
And as I do. Well, I appreciate you coming on and helping me out here and answering these questions that people like to know about. And so we are getting close to that time where I got to go get my kids from school.
All right. Well, thank you for having me on, Darren.
Absolutely. And for those of you who, like I said, can't jump on, go on to the Spotify and just type in paranormal question of the day, and this will all pop up, and should be ready about 4:30 or so this afternoon. And
that'd be 5:30 for us.
Yep, absolutely. And for Kayla, I'm Darren, and thank you for joining us. I bid you adieu.
Bye.
And I will see you all later. So long, everybody.